welcome back to Digger Dan Metal Detecting. Desperate times call for desperate measures. I'm out on the Roman field. I've come back to the Roman field where that failed wildflower, but it hasn't failed this time. It's long. Well, not overly long, not so long that I can't get in, you know. It's going to be a struggle, I think, but it's probably longer further out into the field there. I don't know. But either way, I think it's going to be a little bit of a struggle. We'll be optimistic today. I'm optimistic, but I'm not going to expect too much because you're just not going to get your swing in, are you? I'm glad I've got that little 9-inch coil though. That's the one, you know. That's what this is for. That's what I bought it for times like this, and when we get to the time of year when the stubble's in, you know, when the crops are all cut and it's all stubbly, it's going to be the perfect little coil for it. So yeah, we'll see how we get on. I'm not, like I say, I'm not expecting a great deal, but hopefully we can winkle out a couple of little Roman coins, maybe some artifacts. You never know. You just never know, do you? But I'll take my time. Nice gentle swings. I don't want to push the machine too hard, because any machine, if you're pushing through something that's quite long, you know, it's putting a strain on the machine. But yeah, let's have a look. We'll see what we can find today, guys, and I'll try and see you on that first hole. You can see where I was stood there. I just did my little intro there where all the flat stuff is, and I've just walked to here, literally 2 steps. Got a little 30, 29, a little bit of an off tone, but it's on the Roman field, everything's an off tone. There's not many good signals on here, you know. Sorry about that, there's jets flying over now. Where have you gone? What are you? That is iffy. It's iffy. I appear to have lost it. Sorry about the jets, guys, I bet they're loud. Oh no, it's dropped back in the bottom of the hole. Look, so it's out now. Sounds pretty clear now, actually. That's either going to be a bit of lead or a Roman coin. Let's hope for a Roman coin on the first hole. That would be pretty awesome. Not sure how well you can hear me over those jets. That's pretty loud. Roman coin, if that is. We're doing well if that is. Can't be, surely not. No. Not a Roman coin, but it's green. It's got a little stud on the back. Just going to have a closer look myself. Crikey, that's loud. Sorry, guys. That's hideous. I think there's a dog fight going on above me. I can't see them. Can't see anything, but someone told me off for using my deionized water. They said it was stupid in the comments. If you look on the last video, I've left your comment on there, mate, because I think your comment was stupid myself. So it's deionized water in my bottle that I use, and a very, very soft, gentle brush, but it doesn't take the patina off anything. But I think that's got a little bit of silvering on there. May have been like a part of a strap end, that. Yeah, not sure. Bit of bronze with a little tiny bit of silvering on there. You can see it shining. Not the best camera for close-ups, as you know. But yeah, nice little start, I guess. Pleased with that. Shame it wasn't complete, so we knew exactly what it was, but it's a something. It definitely was something.
That really had me. I thought it was a Roman coin. But there we are, first signal. Guys, the aeroplanes have finally gone. They were loud. I don't know if you even hear that last clip. I'll find out when I edit. I don't usually film 13 signals, which is why I always miss them, but I'm not sure what it is even, but it's green. There's definitely something green in this little clod here, look. It was coming in at about a 12 in the ground and then a 13 out, so you find these sort of coppery, bronzy, some of the stuff comes up quite low. Don't know what it is. I don't think it's maybe anything, but when it comes out of the ground that green, you know it's something old, don't you? But like I say, I don't usually film those sort of lower numbers. I'm going to bend that. I don't think it's anything. I think it's just a little bit of a copper plate. It could have been like a buckle plate at one point, but it's totally gone. Totally gone. Nothing in there at all. Yeah, it bent a bit. Yeah, I think it's just a bit of copper actually. But yeah, they do come in those low numbers, so. It's so difficult on this field to decide a good signal. Right in the lower limits, look. A little bit of an off tone, isn't it? 23. Just a little bit iffy. But just look here, it was in the side of the hole as well. I think there's so much iron, it just throws it off so much, but it gets the signal. It's enough for me to dig it, you know, definitely clear enough. But that looks like a reasonably good size Roman coin, I think. And we might be in for a treat with detail here, because I think that looks quite nice condition. So let's get the stupid spray bottle out. I won't keep running on about that. Just annoys me sometimes. I don't know if people mean their comments, you know, the way they come across. But yeah, it definitely sounded like I was being called stupid, but I know I am sometimes. We can't be all perfect, can we? There we go. That'll upset you. It's looking, I think we've got a radiate. A little radiate. But there's definitely not taken the patina off there. Deionized water, you see. You've got to use something a little gentle, haven't you? Definitely. We'll give it a gentle brush as well, just for your satisfaction. But look at the detail that comes up. This is so soft. These bristles on here are just very fine. There's no scratching or scuffing there. We all do things differently, don't we? But this is the way I do it. It's the way I choose to do it. I've never damaged anything, so there we are. Look at that. We've got a beautiful Roman radiate coin. Well, they're usually sort of Carausius, I think, someone like that. Maybe, I don't know. I don't really know my radiate coins very well. Probably need to do a little bit more research on them, but that's a little beauty, isn't it? And like I say, not a small coin either. I'm so pleased. You know what, I've been swinging along and I'm thinking, I might give up. It's so long, it's hard on the shoulder. What I've done is shortened the length of the machine up a bit. It gives you a little bit of a shorter swing, but it's not so hard on your shoulder if you keep it closer in when you're in long grass or whatever. So yeah, that helps. Little tip there. But yeah, as that's drying out now, look at the detail. That's a beautiful little radiate coin. That will clean up absolutely lovely. But yeah, beautiful. First Roman coin of the day, and it's not a small one either. Absolutely brilliant. Very, very pleased. If I don't get on very well on here, I have actually got there's a little meadow in the farm area that there's a chap that keeps horses on there, so I've never detected it because it's in the farmyard. I'm just guessing there's going to be lots of trash, but it's right bang in the middle of everything else, so we might give that a go. not the best signal in the world, but again, they're not always very good on here. This is a little 19, 18 there, pretty solid 18, a little bit blurred on the screen, but I'm guessing, again, it's always a case of it's either going to be a Roman coin or a piece of lead. Quite often a piece of lead, but you've got to dig them all. You've got to dig them all, even the little iffy ones, especially on a bit of ground like this. Okay, it's neither a Roman coin or a piece of lead. Not sure what that is. I'm just going to take it out of the clod there. Also one of those little, is that a little dress hook clasp type thing? Looks more like a curled up bit of wire, but it has got a bit of gilding on there, a bit of silver plating. It's basically just looks like a piece of wire curled round with a little loop. You see the little loop there, but I'm not sure entirely what it is. Yeah, like you say, I see the silver plating on there. Yeah, it's some kind of little dress hook or something like that, or yeah, something along those lines, or a fastener or something. But yeah, nice. Very unusual to find a big signal on here, like a 44 this. And that gets me quite excited. I'm not gonna, well, I will have a guess. I've had silver denarii or silver Roman coins in 40s. I think it's out. It's not the greatest of images on the 2D screen there, but we do dig them. It's probably just going to be a piece of lead, but no, it's not a piece of lead. It looks round. Is it just a button? It's looking like a coin. I don't know. I don't know. I think we'll get on the other camera to reveal that. It's just in the clod there, and it's round. It could well be a button, but we'll have a look. There we go, guys. There's the little clod. You can just see the edge of it there. It's got a button look to it, if I'm honest. I don't know. I can't see the shank yet. Yeah, I think it's a button. I think it is. That's quite a high number for a diddy little button. Yeah, it's a tiny little button. Oh, we got some gold. Oh, button pawn. Only the back of it, unfortunately, but it is a gilded button. Oh yes, look at that colour. We all dream of finding something that's completely made of that stuff, but that's beautiful. Just love to see it, don't we? Gets us excited, even if it is just a thin skim over the back of a button. Oh, it's lovely, absolutely lovely. Nothing on that button, unfortunately, but I'd class that as a bit of button porn with all that shiny stuff on the back there. I think it says gilt, even there, look, it says gilt something. But yeah, lovely, beautiful little button with the shank as well. High numbers, that. Another big signal that's been missed. Could have been anything, couldn't it? Wonderful stuff. Got a surface signal just here. It was coming in at an 11. So that's low numbers. That's quite low. But look at this. Just on the surface, I just scraped it with my pinpointer there, and I could just see a little bit of green. Try and pluck it up without, you can even see the imprint where it was sat there, look. And I think we're onto another Roman coin, which is amazing. In between all of this, to be getting Roman coins is crazy. Is that a Roman coin? I'll tell you what, it's something, and actually it's got a little hole in it. Let's get a little brush on that. It's got a little hole at the top. Oh, and on the side. Is it a Roman coin then? Definitely got the look of a Roman coin, but look at that. Is that a smoothed off Roman coin and then made into something? Or is that something else? I don't really know. I don't really know. It's a something. Let's have a see if we can see any detail on there. I think that's a Roman coin that's been made into something, you know. Yeah, definitely got that look to it, hasn't it? I mean, I've seen plenty of Roman coins, and that definitely looks like one. It's definitely been made. It's had the holes punched through that. I wonder what that was worn as. Or was it worn? I don't know. But most certainly is, I think, a Roman coin. Got the right shape and everything, but that's an odd one. We'll put that in the maybe Roman coin section. I'm not 100% sure, but I can't see any detail on it whatsoever, so could well be something else, but it's got that Roman coin look to it to me. Thicker on that edge, look, it's definitely been punched through those holes, haven't they? As an afterthought, looking at them. I don't know. That's an odd one. Bit of an odd one. But yeah, a maybe Roman coin with holes in it. Well, when you get a little 9 signal and you're expecting a little bit of lead, but actually pull up, I thought it was just scrap to start with, but actually it's the catch plate of a diddy little fibula. Would have been a very tiny one, but yeah, a 9. Absolutely diddy little signal. But yeah, definitely the catch plate of a fibula brooch. We don't mind finding pieces of those at all. I love complete ones, we all do, but I don't mind finding bits of them. It would have been like a little, I would have said, a trumpet style fibula brooch, trumpet type. Looking at that little knobbly bit on the base there, on the very bottom. But yeah, definitely the catch plate of a fibula brooch, that. Unbelievable. We're definitely doing really well considering the conditions here. I'm finding as many little sort of lower bits, not so tall growth. But yeah, piece of a fibula brooch. We're doing awesome. Absolutely brilliant. I might wander around the field, and then I might even just go and try that little bit of pasture, or a little bit of grass area. But yeah, lovely little find. Nice little 24, 26. Lovely little signal, that. It's out. Haven't had much lead today, so I'm expecting one to come along soon. Could be this one. Yes, it is. Yep. Just a piece of lead this time. That was a nice signal though. Yeah, nothing on it. Just a blob of lead. How on earth have I missed this signal? 90s. Yeah, about 97. That's a huge signal, and I wouldn't have ignored it before. I'm guessing probably a piece of can or something along those lines, but you just never know, do you? You just never know. a bit of an irony sound to it now. I'll put the speaker back on, you can hear it as it changes as I get it out of the ground. Very irony now, totally disappeared, or I've sort of moved it, I think. Yeah, that's an odd one. Definitely wasn't an iron signal, but it's it could even be a coin, you know. Coins, I've had coins come up quite high. That is a weird one. Definitely like I've moved it, but well, that 90 signal's still in there, but it's totally changed. It's not as clear as it was. Now you get that sort of open hole effect where it... Let's try the pinpointer. Let's get the old carrot in there. No, it's down there. It is down there. Let's turn that off for a minute. I'll put the Manticore down. I think we'll use the spade to get a bit deeper, because I feel like we're not gonna reach it with the trowel. It's probably just a can. No, it's not a can. It's a big lid, big cap off of something like a fuel cap. That's a big signal. That, like I say, not something I would ignore. I'd dig it all up. So that has been missed on the Roman field, even though I've been on here 1,000 times. There you go, it just shows, doesn't it? You never get everything, even a big signal like that. And we hit another little 11 down here. And like you say, you're always expecting that tiny little piece of lead, aren't you? But it's not, it's a piece of buckle. And it's got a good curve to it. I'm wondering whether that's sort of a small shoe buckle sort of style. But some lovely little detail on it. Don't know about the age of that, but I'm guessing probably sort of Tudor onwards, I would have said, but could be wrong, But that's a nice little buckle, or would have been. It's a shame it's broken, isn't it? But yeah, a little bit of detail in the corner there. Would have had it on, take it on all four corners of it. And a little swirly sort of zigzaggy pattern around the outside. Yeah, very nice for a little fragment of buckle. That's certainly got some style to it. Well, I've just hopped into Roman 2 because this is kind of on the way. I have to cut through this field and another one to get to the sort of farmyard. And I found this little sort of, there's a bit of a bare patch here in the maize, which you can see is getting very long. There's no detecting on here anymore in the middle of that. But I've just managed to find a little 17 right by the edge of these plants, right in the middle here. And I think we could have sniffed out a little Roman coin. Is it a Roman coin, or is it a piece of lead? It could even be a piece of lead. I haven't actually looked at it yet, but it's looking like a piece of lead actually. Has it got holes in that? Might be a little hem weight. Are those holes? Hard to tell. They look like they're little holes. Do they go through? That's the question, isn't it? Don't know if they do. Let me just have a little look. I don't think they do. I think it's just a piece of lead. I thought we were onto another Roman coin there, but same numbers, same sort of size, and certainly looks like that. Looks like one, but no, just a piece of lead. I'm not sure what it would have been. Does that go through? No, they don't line up, do they? They definitely don't go through it, but I don't know what that was then. Something. It wouldn't have been made in that round shape for nothing. It's a disc, isn't it? It was obviously used for something, but God knows what. But never mind, I thought we were onto a Roman there. Right, I'm on that little bit of pasture now. I won't show you too much, obviously, because I am in the farmyard, so it's just a little bit of a field where I think he either, I don't know whether he rents it out for the chap who keeps his horses on here, but I've got a little 38 here, quite a nice signal that. I'm actually right beside the medieval field, so, and I'm near the end of that field where most of the stuff comes up, you know, or used to come up. I haven't been on there for a while. Oh, I can see something. There's something round there. What's that? Maybe just a shotty end or something. No. Kind of looks. Ooh. Well, there we go. And that's the kind of thing I used to find on there as well. That's a little token. That's a lovely little token. I'll give that a little spray up and see if it's see if there's much detail on it. It's looking reasonably good. I'll give that a little brush, I think, as well. Details coming up quite nicely. I'll get you on the other camera in a minute to have a little bit of a closer look. Yeah, there's some detail there. See what it's. Not sure what it says on it. Usually they're like an old, like a business, aren't they, or a shop token. Whether I think are they post-medieval or medieval? I'm not entirely sure. Let's give that a little wipe. I'll see how much detail's on it, and if there is, I'll get you on the other camera. Yeah, I think I will. I think we'll have a little look. It's not great. It's not great detail, but there is something on there, so we'll have a little look at that. There we are, guys. They usually, actually, if I remember correctly, usually they've got a date around the sort of 1600s, so they're a bit later actually. There is some detail on there. There's some writing. Needs a bit of a proper clean up at home, I think, but yeah, I don't think we're going to get a date off that one, and I can't make out what it says either. Don't know if you guys can make that out. Anybody know which one that is? Could be probably quite local to me, maybe. I had a Walsingham isn't too far away. I did have a Walsingham token off this medieval field once. Yeah, I don't think there's a date there, is there? No. As it's drying out, it's not as good detail. There is something in the centre there. I don't know if it was like a shield. But yeah, little token, little trading token. Absolutely brilliant. Well, it looks as though what's started off as a slow day, pretty much a solid 40. Yeah, what started off as a slow day is turning into something brilliant, and I can't believe I haven't been on here before. I really can't. I don't know why. I just assumed, being in the farmyard, it was going to be full of trash. But I can't believe this. Look at this. I think we've got ourselves a little annular brooch. That is incredible. How amazing is that? Let's just be gentle with that. Give that a little brush. It's got the pin and everything. That is incredible. Oh wow. I think there's some little patterning on the back here, or on the front, I guess. Looks like the pin goes behind. I suppose it would have done to pin onto the clothes, and that would have been the face of it. How beautiful is that? How incredible. With the pin as well. That is delicate, you know, and that survived, possibly because it's on this bit of pasture. I don't know how long this has been pasture, but I did find one of his dust masks. The farmer used to wear dust masks when he was harvesting, and I quite often find the little metal strip that goes over the nose, you know. I found one of those on here, so this has probably been, I should imagine it's been ploughed up before at some point. But that is just incredible. What a beautiful little find. That's a day maker right there. That is just stunning, isn't it? Can't wait to give that a proper clean up at home. Absolutely beautiful. See, now you know, if you find a little ring and it's got the notch, it's got a little notch, because usually they're missing the pin, but if it's got the little notch, you know it was an annular brooch rather than one of those sort of ring things. But that, yeah, how amazing, absolutely incredible. So that's going to be medieval, and a beautiful little find, beautiful little annular brooch, just lovely. You know what? I'm glad I'm friendly with the neighbours around here, and I get permission on these extra little bits, because after that little annular brooch, I thought to myself, there's got to be hammered here. It's got to be, and I've just had this 21, and I think that may be a cut half. That it is. We're on the hammered. What is that? Unbelievable. Little cut half. I literally just thought to myself, there's got to be hammered here. And there is. And what we got, just let me have a little check. I think that's a voided. So that's a voided short cross. No, it's not. Is that a voided short cross? Yeah, it is. Yeah, I can see the little line there now. Yeah, voided short cross. So that is going to be the King Henry II, Richard, John, or Henry III. They all used the voided short cross. Don't know if there's a lot of detail on it. We'll soon find out. Funny soil on here. I don't know if there's been something put on here before, or... But that... Who is that? I'm not seeing anything obvious there just yet. It's quite a funny colour on there. Just give it a little wipe just to see if I can get some of that brown off, so we can see some detail. Which way round is he? Here we got, I don't know, it's going to be a difficult one, that. Can't quite make out what's going on there. But yeah, little voided short cross. So it's quite an old one as well. Absolutely brilliant. We got ourselves a bit of silver for the day. Unbelievable. I may have to, there's quite a big area here. It's going to take some searching, so I might have to carry on. It might even be next week I might come on here. I know I've got Boudica Rally coming up. I think 26th, something like that. So we might get another week on here, and I'll try my best to get onto this bit again. But yeah, absolutely brilliant. They're here. They are definitely here. I've got to start digging those numbers, even the low numbers. Not trying to avoid the trash anymore. Yeah, got ourselves a little hammered, little cut half. Brilliant. Don't know if that's the little scepter there. I can see something. But yeah, I'll find out later. I'll have a closer look at it. Absolutely amazing. I cannot believe this. I really can't believe this. I just stopped for some lunch, literally just started again, and I got this. It's a 9. It was a 9. Let me just check this. 9 on the Manticore. Pretty much a solid 9, 8, 9, and that is so low. That is a hammered coin, and it's got this thick coating of what do you call it? Not corrosion, patina, like a patina on it, oxidization. And I'm not sure if that's I think that's a Henry. I think that's one of the Henrys. I cannot believe that's pretty broken, but a 9. I was expecting it to be one of the little air rifle pallets that I've been digging up. Oh, another hammered. I've got to keep searching this area. This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. What a day this is turning into. Big signal. Lovely dot on the screen. 69, 70. Could it be a coin? Could it be? There's a lot of trash on here, as I expected. I imagine he's had fires and things on this area. Bonfires. Burning whatever farming material. It's a bit deeper. Good thing. It's out, saying 87 now. It's looking like a coin. Into a Georgian coin, maybe. It's green. It's green anyway. What have we got? Very crusty looking. He's facing right. Oh, there's like a George III. I think it might be a George III. Let me just have a quick peek. Not a lot of detail on it at all, but definitely looks like a George III bust there, I would have said. Yeah, bit of a crusty green disc, but we're on to our first Georgian coin, pre-decimal of the day. We'll carry on, see if we can find some more. Wow, I bet the owner of these horses is going to be glad I'm here. That's scary, isn't it? Look at the point of that. There's a knife, by the way. It looks like a bread knife. The point of that is level with the top of the ground. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. This has got a wooden handle. It's got an old one. That is mad. That in a field with horses. I may even show him that. That's quite scary, isn't it? That's just sticking up out of the ground. The point of that was level with the grass. Level with the grass. Well, that's an odd find, and I'm glad I found it, because them poor horses could have easily stepped on that, and that would have done some damage. You got to be careful, guys, when you're digging. I know I don't wear gloves. I don't like to wear gloves. I have sort of a psoriasis on my wrists and that, and the gloves seem to make it worse, so I have to bear and go without and be a little bit more careful. But yeah, nasty. There's some beautiful stuff coming up here. This was a 34, and it looks like the end of a piece of a strap end. That's medieval, and that is an absolutely beautiful little thing. I assume that's what it is anyway. I'm going with strap end. Probably would have had a pin there, maybe. I'm guessing. Not 100% sure, but it's absolutely beautiful, whatever it is. That is awesome, isn't it? Nice clear 34 as well. Nice tone. But yeah, you can actually see some of the little file marks on there, can't you? where it was been made, handmade. Lovely little details on there, little holes. Beautiful little thing. I wonder what that is at the bottom there. Kind of looks like some kind of animal eating something, doesn't it, with a little eye, but yeah, absolutely brilliant. Look at that. Another fantastic little find. Well, we thought we had some button porn earlier with that measly bit of gold gilt on the back. Well, that was nothing. Whoa, look at that. You beauty. Complete button, straight as a die. Shank, like it dropped off yesterday. Look at that. You absolute little beauty. I'd still like to know how they did these little swirls and patterns. That's pretty cool, isn't it? What a beauty of a button. Button porn! Well, we may as well end this day on a bit of a high. Talking of things being near the surface and it not really mattering here. This was only, I literally dug that little plug with my digging trowel. It was like an inch under the ground basically, and it came out of the ground like that, literally just under here, and it came out that colour. I've barely even had to clean this. Now that, hard to see much that side, you can make out some writing, but that is a Nuremberg jetton, look. Bit of a thicker one than usual, quite thin still, but they're normally thinner than that, to be honest. But yeah, little Nuremberg jetton. Are they? Is that German? Is Nuremberg? Is that German? Like a token, aren't they? Trade token. Counter. Were they used as a counter? I think they were used as counters. But we'll have a look at that. I'll look that up and put that up on the screen for you so we can find out what they are. But yeah, they're more of a counter, I think. They were used for counting money and whatever else. But yeah, how cool is that? Final find of the day, and that's going to be it. We're going to go straight to the roundup on that one. Brilliant. Right guys, well that is me done for the day. I actually had a couple more signals there. I just couldn't put the machine down. Once you know when you get going and there's signals after signals, you can't stop sometimes, can you? Got a couple of friends with me here. Chap came and took one of them away. He was the most friendly one. He was very inquisitive. But these two, pretty quiet. I'm just sort of chilling behind me really. They haven't come near me. Bless them. Lovely animals, aren't they? I do love animals, as you know. But yeah, we've had a cracking day, haven't we? What a day! What a day it's turned into. Crazy, just crazy. Like I say, I am struggling for places to go now. Obviously all the crops are in and it's that time of year. Don't know what I'll do next weekend. Yeah. Maybe I'll come on here again and have another good go at it. Maybe give this a day. I think I'd cover this bit of ground in a day, near enough. But there's got to be more here, hasn't there? So, but yeah, let's have a look what we found today, guys. What a day. So there we are, as always guys, there's the pots, here's the coins, here's the artefacts and partefacts. Plenty to look at today, haven't we? What a day, honestly. Absolutely crazy. I've got the key, it's the master key, not the secret. I don't know the secret behind the key. But yeah, I wonder if that is a master key. It says MST, I don't know if that's just a code for that key, maybe. Don't know. Looks like some of the digger machine keys that I use at work, but yeah, no idea. I'll try it in some of the machines maybe. Yeah, a few little buttons there, just your regular buttons, little bits of bronzy something or others. A few of these came off the Roman field. We had good luck on the Roman field actually. This came off there as well, but I've got no idea what that is. Two-pronged sort of little thing. No idea. Bit of an odd one. A couple of musket balls there. What looked, I mean, it looks like a piece of wire, but it's not. It's bronze, and you can't bend it. I tried to bend it, and if it was copper wire, you'd bend it. But what I think that possibly is It's either the end of a hairpin, or is it the pin from a fibula brooch? Possibly. It's definitely bronze. It came off the Roman field. So, hello there. He's come a bit closer now. We've got the end of a strap end there, a little bit of a broken strap end. Beautiful little thing there. Look at that. Absolutely lovely. You stay there, mister. Lovely little buckle, piece of a buckle. Like I say, there's part artifacts. Let's have a look at these buttons. A lovely bit of button pawn. Best bit of button pawn of the day, that one, I think. Beautiful, perfect condition. Full shank, not bent in any way whatsoever. That is absolutely perfect. And then of course we had that one with a bit of gilt on the back there, bit of gold, but nothing on the front, unfortunately. Just keeping my eye on this horse. Don't want to be chewing my don't want to be chewing my coil, mister. He's a lovely little fella. We have got the bottom there, bottom piece of the catch plate of a fibula brooch there, or what I would have thought is would have been a trumpet brooch. Hello, you. Yeah, that wasn't me, guys. I think I'll save that till last. That's got to be find of the day, hasn't it? Coins wise, we have that George III. You can just make out the bust on there. Look, I'm pretty sure is that George III? Definitely looks like a George III. I'd say halfpenny. We've got, what else have we got here? A couple of Romans. I think that's a Roman coin that's been made into something and they've smoothed it off. I'm still pretty sure that is, but not 100%. So we won't call that one a Roman. So I've had one Roman today and a possible. Beautiful Roman coin, little radiate there. It's actually starting to rain now. Bit of detail on the reverse there as well. Looks like someone standing there. Looks like they're wearing a radiate crown as well, doesn't it? Some kind. But yeah, pretty cool. That's a nice coin. That. Got another horse sneaking up behind me. I'm not sure on these ones. I know the other one. He's very friendly. We've got a Nuremberg jetton, which was that last find of the day, wasn't it? Beautiful little thing. What a cracking last find as well. That we had that token as well, lovely little token. Still not sure on what exactly it is. Is that a PO? Can't make it out. It's very difficult. Needs a good clean up. I've got to be careful with that one. Don't think you'll get a lot off it. Might lose the detail by cleaning that one, unfortunately. But we'll have a little go maybe at home. I think that wasn't me either. That was the horses. And of course we had a couple of hammers there. One's a voided short cross. Can't make out what's on there. There is something on there, isn't there? Maybe that's his scepter there to the left. Maybe. No, not entirely sure. I can't work out which way round that's meant to be. But it is a voided short cross, making it quite an older one. Could be a John. Get a few Johns here. And this one, of course, is pretty beaten up. But I think it may be one of the Henrys. It looks like an Edward, but it would say Edward to the right of him, and I just can't make out Edward. I'm not sure on that at all. It's a bit of an odd one. Came in so low, about a 9, I think. But yeah, a couple of hammers today, silvers, couple of silvers, and of course, yeah, like I say, I'm saving this till last because that is find of the day, isn't it? What a beautiful little thing, little annular brooch there. That deserves a good clean up, doesn't it? That is just stunning, with the pin intact. But yeah, I think out of everything, I'm most pleased with that. Especially, like I say, with the pin, it's quite rare, isn't it? So yeah, beautiful little find. Very, very pleased with that, and very pleased with the day as a whole. Cracking finds. What's he doing? What are you doing behind me? I can see you. And you, this one's just sort of staring at me. Oh, they're lovely. Love them. Yeah, what a cracking day, guys. What can I say? Yeah, like I say, it's hard going. It's hard going with this time of year when you're trying to find somewhere to go, aren't you? But we've managed, we've tried our best, and we've done very well today. So yeah, absolutely over the moon with the finds. Thank you as always for watching, guys. Plenty of new subscribers coming in. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. Please hit that subscribe button. Give the video a thumbs up. Helps the channel massively. Helps YouTube, gives it a bit more of a push, you know, when people are commenting, liking and subscribing. It's absolutely free to subscribe, so just hit that button. You'll get notified next week or each week. Every Monday night that I put a video up, you'll get a notification. So yeah, thank you very much, guys. Wish you all the best, and I'll see you on the next one.